face paint on, okay, get his body paint on. Down here, here's some musicians, they're really painted up, getting ready for a performance. That might be a little confusing to you. So let me explain, okay? Let's say you go to a church, or a synagogue, or a temple, or a mosque, or anywhere to celebrate a religion. If you do go, you probably wear nice clothes, right? Most likely. Well, here you see, to celebrate their own religion or their own culture, that's how they got dressed up in their own way. But just like you wouldn't wear your really nice clothes around all week, they're not going to walk around like this all week. They got schools to go to, jobs to go to. They do most of the same things in Australia that we do here. So I want to make sure you kids really understand this. You see, wherever you go around the world, people might look different. They might act differently. That's a good thing. That's known as diversity. Kids, can you say diversity? Diversity. Diversity, kids, is the differences among us which we should celebrate. Because kids, let me ask you a question. Think about this. If we all acted exactly alike, if we all looked exactly alike, would the earth be really lame and boring? It's super lame and boring, right? We should be proud, unique individuals. No matter where we come from, what we look like, what we do have or don't have, that doesn't matter. What matters is how we treat other people and the animals and the planet, right? That's what matters the most. Now, listen up. If you meet someone who's different from you, that's a good thing, okay? Kids, nice and loud. Can you say, I'm different? I'm different. Can you say, I'm unique? I'm unique. Loud as well, can you say, I'm awesome? I'm awesome. That is a good thing. Because think about it, kids. Who wants to be a follower, right? That's kind of lame. You need to be your own unique individual person, right? But in a good way. So when you meet people who are different from you, treat them as you'd like to be treated, with kindness, tolerance, and respect. When you say kindness, kindness, tolerance, tolerance, and respect, respect. Let me give you an example of tolerance. All right, so check it out. Let's say you're walking down the road here one day in Plant City, okay, maybe going to shoot some hoops, maybe going to the ball field, okay, maybe going to the mall, skating rink, wherever. Let's say you meet someone who's very different than you are. Like, they come from a different country. Maybe they speak a different language that you don't understand. Maybe they have a different skin color than you. Maybe they're wearing clothes that aren't your fashion. Maybe they're physically challenged, like they need a wheelchair to get around. They can't see, they can't hear. Maybe they're spinning in circles and singing to themselves. Who cares about any of that? All you should care about is that person respectful? Is that person not bothering anyone, not causing any trouble? And if they are, treat them as you'd like to be treated, with kindness, tolerance, and respect. But let's say you meet someone who's mean, rude, disrespectful, or maybe a bully, then you definitely don't want to be here around those people, because bullying, kids, is weak. Bullying definitely is not cool. Can you say it nice loud? Bullying is not cool. Bullying is not cool. When I was your age, in elementary school, you know, I came to the United States from South Africa, right? So I was actually picked on a lot just from being from another country, okay? And you know, it hurt my feelings. Luckily, you know, it didn't crush me or anything, but it was hard sometimes to deal with people. Now, I've traveled quite a bit. I have relatives all around the world, and fortunately, wherever I've gone, just about everyone has been very cool, nice, peaceful. But in my life, every now and then, I've encountered someone who's mean, rude, disrespectful, maybe even a little violent. And unfortunately, kids, that's the way life works. Every now and then, you meet someone who is like that. You need to know how to handle that situation. So listen, this is what you need to do. Especially if someone's violent, or you feel threatened, or something's inappropriate, you need to be tough, stand up tall, tell that person to back off, not with fists, not with violence, but with words. And then you need to go tell an adult. You need to go tell a parent, teacher, police officer, principal. You can't keep it inside. I'm not talking about just in school. You know, you're only in school part of your life. I'm talking about anywhere you go in life. If you feel threatened, especially by violence or something inappropriate, you need to tell someone else. That's for you kids out there, you know, especially you guys. I can relate to you. You know, you might feel like you're big, bad, and tough, or you want to act that way. When I was younger, sometimes I wanted to do the same thing, right? So look, if you feel like you have aggression, anger, you need to know how to let it out. I'll tell you what, go play sports. When I was younger, I loved to play tackle football. I could tackle people as hard as I wanted to. Let out that aggression. You can take boxing lessons, okay? Punching people is part of the sport. You can take Mixed martial arts, when you get older, you can lift weights, try to prove how strong you are. You can run track, show us how fast you are. Those are the appropriate ways to let it out. But you know what, kids, look at me. The truth of it is, as I've gotten older, I've realized that I don't even need to do those things to get respect and you know, get people to like me, love me. You see, I travel all around the show. And I'm not on stage here trying to act big, bad, and tough. I'm just sharing my passion. You'll see as you get older, what people really appreciate is just being treated nicely, kindly, with respect. Okay? So if you're not in sports, no big deal. Get good grades in school, study hard, express yourself through music, dance, or art. You can't keep it inside. You gotta let it out, whatever it may be. Now, one last thing, kids, and I promise we'll get back to the music. So we have lots of music. Despite all our awesome differences, guess what? We all came from the same relatives, one way or another. It means I'm related to you, you're related to me, we're related to Aboriginal people, we're actually all part of one big family. So if you guys have some energy like I do, I want you to repeat after me. Say this so loud, the entire neighborhood can hear us. Can you kids say, we're all part of the same human race?
We're all